in the woods, sucking the sap out of the maple tree.
Well, let's chat about a new product here, Mike. I hate to keep us moving along, but we got a lot of products to hit.
Miles to go before we sleep.
Amen. Some of those Sullivan gloves are so dexterous, you could actually enjoy a fine piece of fruit in them.
I got to admit, I hadn't thought about that, but as Tim comes in with these delicious-looking, beautifully wrapped, perfectly boxed pieces of fruit, I will say that the idea of eating them with gloved hands is appealing.
And we're talking about Chukar Cherries out of Yakima Valley, Washington. Will you give us a little bit more intel on those? Can you tell?
In the heart of Washington State's cherry country, an idea was hatched by a woman named Pam Montgomery, whose family owned a cherry orchard. As Pam strolled beneath the cherry trees, enamored by the sweet smell of the sun-dried fruits, she began to experiment with storing the cherries without adding any sugars or preservatives, as was recommended. Instead, Pam made a commitment to keep her cherries additive-free, and eventually combined them with chocolate, and Chukar Cherries were born. Now sold in Seattle's famous Pike Place, and from its headquarters in Prosser, Washington, you can also find these in a variety of cherries and chocolates at chukar.com. That's chukar.com.
Oh, I love that. Yeah, you got to think. If you think about a cherry, it's really, some people say it's just a little apple.
Have you ever seriously heard of anybody refer to a cherry as a little apple? Ever?
Nope.
All right. There's no wrong answer, but part of why I wanted to do this was just to sit close enough to you for a protracted period of time to see if I can become one of the few people on the planet with some insight as to how your brain actually works.
Well, I think it actually does. A lot of times it's the real truth. But there is something beautiful about a little cherry, because sometimes you want an apple. Sometimes you want 40 apples, and you're like, I can't eat all these 40 apples at one time. And you see a cherry, and you're like, oh, okay.
So I'm going
Shawty showed up.
Put some out here.
Yeah, I'd love to have one.
You can see them.
Oh, wow.
They don't look like your normal cherries. I would say they look like a dehydrated cherry almost.
God, these are good.
I know. They're amazing.
And I think just knowing that they're natural, knowing they're not all jacked up. Like you see a lot of, fruit these days, and it's doing peptides. It's on GLMP1 or whatever, and it's on, you'll get a pear or whatever, and it's been doing creatine. You're like, what in the hell is this? It's big as a pumpkin.
The most suspicious thing is the color. When they're really super vibrant and when they look so delicious that, that's just not how it is in life, man. That's not what natural is. This is natural.
Who would you get these for in your family? Be honest with me, Mike.
Maybe for an office worker. Yeah. It's a thoughtful thing to do. Once you're talking about an ingestible, you are getting into like a personal kind of thing. You give it to perfect strangers.
Oh, I've sold bad pills to people over the years. So inviting people to buy something that's good for them is certainly not a problem.
What's a new direction for you then?
Yeah. Oh, dude, I bought a batch of fake steroids from somebody in high school, injected it into my body for like 12 weeks, dude.
What happened?
I don't know.
Well, look, just for the record, if you're just tuning in, these are cherries. They're natural cherries. Don't inject them into your body. There's no need for it. Just put it in your mouth, chew it, and let the unmistakable delight of cherries the way God made them wash over your palate and thrill to the delight as it journeys through your digestive tract.
And I'll tell you this, these come in a beautiful case. What is this?
Look at that. No, honestly, that's a great point.
That's 9 by 12, I believe.
Looks about right. Maybe more. I think that's a foot. I think that's 12. I think that's 12 by 9.
Okay.
Well, I guess it'd be the same, wouldn't it? 9 by 12.
No one going to challenge you there, Mike. It's your universe.
I mean, that's at least a foot.
But the simple fact that these chocolate covered cherries are in here sleeping, and I don't want to. I know the lights are bright. If we're just going to expose them right away.
There we go. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Raspberry truffles, vanilla almonds, classic cranberries. You can see the list for yourself. And then one layer comes back.
Oh, my gosh.
Look at that.
And look at these. I'm going to show these up so the baby girls at home can see them.
There we go.
Oh.
Hello, Pam.
Hello, Theo.
Yep, that's me. Thank you so much for being a part of our gift giving holiday season and inspiring us with your Chukar Cherries story. This is one of our heroes, Mike.
Hi, Pam.
Hi, Mike.
And Pam, tell me this, and thank you so much for joining us today. How do you? Is it Chukar? Chukar?
It's Chukar. Chukar. It's a bird. You know the logo that looks like a little penguin?
Yeah.
Well, that's actually a chukar bird.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
And thanks. And